What is up? Another day. Another day for a live stream on my day off. Hopefully my microphone is working this time. If not, then this is going to be embarrassing. Let us see. What are we going to do today? We're going to go ahead and try to get ourselves all the Craniac items for the Pirates versus Ninjas event. Give me a little bit of time to get everything set up and then we'll get started. Let us see, refresh the page. Am I able to see my own live stream? If I'm able to see my own chat, that would be great. Hopefully everything's well for you guys today. Hope you all are enjoying summer break. It's a time to relax. It's a time to have some fun. It's a time to just stay up, play video games, and not worry about anything else. Jalen, what's up? How have you been? Got that. Gonna get this. There we go. I can see the chat. I can see my stream. Going well. Fantastic. Probably gonna do 2 hours of good old Craniac, then we'll move on to play some Super Animal Royale over on Twitch. I've been getting better. I've been placing in the top 10 a lot, and I get to the top 5 and the top 3. Gotta get those victory royales going. What's up, Strike? Hopefully Eve will be online today, then we could just go duo. If we get more people online, then we could go squad up. Mini Ninjas. Is that the one on the 360? Is that the one that did a Let's Play of? I still haven't actually 100% in that game. Not gonna lie. Have not actually connected my 360 in such a long time. I wouldn't mind if they actually did a re-release on the one. Or if it's backwards compatibility. If it's backwards compatibility, I'll be happy with that too. It's funny because the one thing that made me love the game a lot was the fact that you could at least do a mind control of the fox right there. Even though it doesn't exactly do oh so much, maybe just for just going from one place to another place, but even then it was cute. It's on PC Steam. That's good actually. Hook up the Xbox controller to it and I'm good to go. I never really liked PC controls. I've always been a controller player. What also is on Steam is Super Animal Royale. I should try to sign up for the content creator program, see if they'll let me have that. Because honestly, that game is a lot of fun. I just love the fact that it's just oh so cute. Yeah, just stream it just to 100% it, see what else I'm missing. Like, that's kind of what I should do. Just do a stream of a Let's Play from beginning to end, and then I go back to 100%ing it. So one, just experience the gameplay, then afterwards try to go for 100%. I try to do that with Shadows of Mordor, but the achievements alone is a lot difficult than you think. And I think it actually glitched out on me because I did 100% all the bindings and collectibles, but it just still gave me a 98%. I think it actually bugged out, so I'm gonna have to do a new playthrough just to try to do 100% again. That was annoying though. The frustrations of going through Shadows of Mordor. I got really, really heated up in that game, so I want to take a break from that game for a while. But even then, I like simplistic games as well. Why are we always wanted to do achievement hunting? Just so I could break 100,000 gamer score. Currently at 35,900. But I gotta play a lot of games, which sadly I just don't really have much time to do so. At least for now. If I ever win the lottery, then I'll be like, okay, time to play games for the rest of my life, because that's all I'm ever gonna want to do. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that achievement in Mini Ninjas where you're supposed to go through and fight every ghost or go through the entire forest. Like the mysterious, foggy forest without being detected at all. That's something else to do right there. I should totally search it up though. I have time. I could search it up on Google. Whether or not Mini Ninjas is backwards compatible. If I could actually find the right one. Ah, there it is. Save 85% on Steam. $1.49. Dang. Let's see. Apparently there's Mini Ninjas too. Dang. Never knew that it actually was a successful series. That's cool though. Go through the forest with a camouflage bush. It's been so long. I forgot how to even do anything. I remember certain aspects of the game. I just don't remember the full gameplay. We're just gonna have to see what happens, because again, it had a lot of spin-offs too. Following its release, Mini Ninja spawned multiple ports, spin-offs, and even an animated series. But there's no sequel yet. So they had an animated series. I didn't even know about this. Xbox 360, Android, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Classic Mac OS, Wii, Nintendo DS, and PlayStation 3. So there's a lot of ports of this game. Super Gaming Bros, what's up? Mag Time, hello. Drake, what's up? The game came out like 2009, I think. Yep, September 8th, 2009. It's already been 12 years. There's a lot of games I actually got for the 360 that I have yet to even play. My day's been well. I just ate some food, watched some YouTube videos, and now we're here with a live stream. We're going to do 2 live streams today. We're going to do a live stream of Tube Simulator, of course, on Twitch for the next 2 hours. Then afterwards, I'm going to go over to... Wait. Hold on. Tube Simulator on YouTube for 2 hours, and then I'm going to go over to Twitch afterwards to play Super Animal Royale. Super Animal Royale is free for the Xbox and as well as for Steam. They should make it free for the PlayStation and, well, they're working on a Switch port, but at least they should make it free for the PlayStation so that more people could play. That'd be the smart decision to do. I need to download Warzone. I just don't have enough space on the console because Warzone is a huge memory dump right there. And apparently there's a level system in Warzone, so I'm going to be an absolute noob. But hey, if you have an Xbox, there's always Super Animal Royale because that is free as well. It's literally a battle royale featuring animals. It's cute and adorable. You can't rage in that one either. Because I don't see how you can rage in that game. You could be in disbelief, but rage? No, I cannot see how you could rage in that game. Probably Aquar. I am the first person to reach lit level 999. 999 999. Nope, Johnny. I completely played the game legitimate all the way to lit level 199. Nearly the entire Out of Mind staff team was watching that finale of a live stream when I got to lit level 199. They were as happy to get that, for me to get that level as I was. Warzone is 92 gigabytes. Are you kidding me? That's a full-fledged game and then some. That's the thing. It's such a memory dump. I don't know if I'll be able to get that. I would have to transfer some of my other games onto the portable hard drive with that one. I still have the donation that Outer Minds gave. Let's see. Where is it at? Give me a second. There it is. Yo, Sidex, what up? This was 2 years ago. I was not even expecting this. They just did it. They just did it in celebration. Dude, absolutely do it. Absolutely get that #1 spot for speedrunning. The speedrunning is the reason why a lot of games prosper and survive throughout the years. That's the thing that makes people want to do something. Oh, no worries, Jalen. The guy is literally just spamming at this point. He does not say anything. He does not say anything but the same thing over and over and over again. I have no problem with it, but the fact that he's doing it on every single channel, disrespecting the actual rules, that's a different story. You can't necessarily speedrun Tube Simulator because that takes days upon days. You cannot do it in a single play session, because that would be impossible. So technically, you can't speedrun it. Speedrunning usually has to be in a single play session. Anywhere from 1 hour up to 48 hours. There have been 72-hour speedrun live streams. But in those ones, you are allowed to take a break. You're allowed to pause the game, go to the bathroom, eat some food, come back, unpause the game, and go through it. There's a difference. It has to be done in a single playthrough, though. Still, like, the complete thought about speedrunning a single game, on a single playthrough for more than 24 hours, that's a lot. That's literally like a charity marathon going on right there. That is what you should do. Like, if you're gonna do that type of speedrun live, do it for charity. Like, we're trying to go for a world record. Let's see. I can't type. Let's see. There we go. Played games for 40 plus hours. At that point, your relatives should be concerned. I've once done a 24-hour live stream, but the problem was that it was an absolute disaster when it comes to what was going on around the live stream. Like, on that day, one of the actual pipes for water for the house actually burst. So about like a good hour or so of that 24-hour live stream was just me trying to get the people to fix it. That sucked. At least we raised about $120 for charity, so that was good. Especially if you're playing video games with friends, time goes by so quick you don't even notice. But Lemon Line QB Simulator $999. If only it actually kept track of how many hours. But easily, I could easily see over 1,000 hours. That alone. Because I used to do 2-hour live streams when it came to going for lit level 999. So there's that. And then usually when I go for the Craniac items, I go at least 2 hours at a time for that one too. Oops. That was a nasty disaster of a PR stunt, if anything, Side X. It was so bad. I even went on to Google, looked up 100 Days, and there's an actual Bollywood movie called 100 Days. I'm like, You can't claim copyright on this because there's already a movie about this from Bollywood. Like, they already made that movie long before you made your series, buddy. I don't think you want to go up against Bollywood here. I even have my Operation Bedrock world back in 2012, and that's clearly over 100 days of playing in that game. Operation Bedrock is 9 years in the making now. But even then, SideX, you get the idea. It's like, how can you copyright something that's already existed? Dude, Binding of Isaac is a fun game as well. I've actually did a lot of live streams with that. I would also have Microsoft Word with all the different things to know and to actually go for. Just documents of what item is this, what power up is that, what combos is this. It's like, I need to know because I'm not gonna memorize any of this stuff. Like, is this a good power up or is this not power up I should avoid? Is it a buff or a debuff? I need to know. I did not know. That'd be kind of hard to even argue at that point. Because how can you put so much effort into a game just to want it to fail? But Binding of Isaac is a dungeon crawler, not really exactly an RPG. But even then, Binding of Isaac is still a fun game. It's getting more and more noticed now because for the fact that they're making another game. Unless it's already been released. I don't know. I didn't really keep up with that, but I know that it was in the works. But still, if any of y'all have an Xbox and want to play a free game, you want to squad up, then we can just go Super Animal Royale. I want to actually go for, I want to see if I can actually sign up for the content creator program. Ask them, hey, can I get my own coupon code? Oh, gee, what up? Yeah, I got Afterbirth, but Repentance is not out yet, so we gotta wait for that. What's up, Nick? How many hours of Craniac? Thousands, probably. Every live stream that involves Craniac usually lasts 2 hours. So if you look back at all the videos and live streams I've had in the past, add all those up, then you should get an accurate number. But in any case, I got a Prisma egg. Bajo! Yo, side X. Keep in mind, I have been live streaming for years. But thank you for looking out for me, though. Whenever a notification pops up, I look at it for about 3 seconds and then I read the name. Just to be sure, because I've actually seen those names before. I've seen the troll names. Some went as far as to put swastikas in their name. I look at it, I don't even read the name, so I was like, oh, I didn't notice that notification. Sorry, buddy. It's kind of funny because the sofa name, I don't know whether or not if Aquatine Hunger Force came up with that first or beforehand, but that's how I found out about it. Back then, I had no idea what the joke was, but then later on, like, oh, okay, all right. Surprised that Adult Swim kind of went far with that one. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Arkin, all you gotta do is join my network once it's a free spot, and then afterwards you gotta contribute 1 billion views to the network. I made a video exactly talking about that. And Johnny, no, PewDiePie still does not know I exist. If PewDiePie ever actually acknowledges me, that'll be the happiest day of the year for myself. Can't say life, but I'll say happiest day of the year. I know, right, Sidex? I wouldn't blame him. Like I said, when I first heard about the sofa joke, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't get it. Later on, I was like, oh, I am dumb. Either way. I have my soda right here. What is this? Does it even tell you on the cup? It doesn't tell me, actually. Dang. I think it's a 48 ouncer. Yeah, I have my own poster in the game. I'm on the leaderboards. I'm still waiting for one day that we get Swordy into PewDiePie's Tube Simulator. That's what I want to happen, at least, because the Swordy is already in Pixelings. But now we just need to get it back to Tube Simulator so that goes full circle. Yo, Code 3, what up? What's up, Trevor? How come the bubbles are only Craniac items from the event? It's because if you max out every item in the game when it comes to Craniac, then you're only going to be able to get the items that you have not maxed out. So that's what happens if you 100% the game, little bit by little bit. How dare I have soda? I could become a member? Well, joke's on you. I'm already my own channel member. I'm literally my own channel member. I'm giving myself $1 a month. It's so that I can use my own emotes. That's the thing that's broken about YouTube. You have to become your own channel member to be able to use your own emotes. What kind of garbage is that? Unless they updated it. Because back then, I couldn't even use my own emotes. I couldn't even get my own badge. I had to pay for myself to get my own badge. Like, are you kidding? Twitch, you literally get your own badge. You literally get your own emotes right off the bat. But nope, YouTube, you have to pay for your own thing. That's the thing. I want gift memberships to be a thing, so that if anybody is generous enough to gift a membership to somebody else so that they can enjoy the emotes while supporting their favorite content creator, then by all means, let them be able to do that. Goes for $1 per membership. You could just donate $10 for 10 people to become a membership right there. And then for Discord, they'll be able to enjoy all the 60 plus emotes that I have on the Discord server. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. The content creator gets the money donation. The person is able to help out the community, support the content creator, and then for the community members that become a member, then they'll be able to enjoy the badge, the emote for the comment section on YouTube when it comes to videos, and as well as the live stream. And then on top of that, have the emotes for the Discord server to use. No, YouTube does not want to do that at all. YouTube is just playing it safe, while Twitch is still doing more and more things to help out their partners, to help out the affiliates eventually, because affiliates are not top priority. It's all about the partners first. But still, even the affiliates are getting something out of it at a later time. This is the reason why I want to become a Twitch partner, because there's just so many things that you're able to get more of on Twitch than you're ever able to get more of onto YouTube. Because YouTube will take years to actually implement something that Twitch has already done prior. Channel memberships was not a thing. Twitch came up with the Twitch subs first, then YouTube came up with the channel membership about a good 5 years later. And then you have bits over on Twitch, whereas YouTube has Super Chat. Again, years later, they implemented that. And right now, they have, at least YouTube has a new thing called applause, which simply is that you donate money to the content creator when it doesn't have to be on a live stream. You can just give them money for making videos. Just you applaud them. It's like literally a super chat, but just for doing it off stream. The content creator will get a message and a notification saying that somebody donated the money. That's a good thing too. So it's kind of like a tip jar, in other words, when you think of applause. So if someone wants to donate off stream or anonymously, they could do that. But right now it's in beta. Only a selected channels have the applause option. I don't have applause. If I ever get that, I'll be happy with that, because then that just means someone who wants to at least donate money right then and there, they'll be able to do so. Code 3 being a channel member for 12 months. Time flies. That's the only thing also. Yeah, whenever I go off tangent, I don't really look at the chat, so sometimes it takes me time to read up what's going on. That's the only thing that Twitch needs to change. Exclusivity, because once you become a partner on Twitch, you're not allowed to live stream on Facebook, you're not allowed to live stream on YouTube, you're not allowed to live stream on DLive. I don't even know if anybody still uses DLive, but you're not allowed to live stream anywhere else but Twitch. If Twitch actually drops the exclusivity clause, meaning that you're able to live stream onto YouTube or Twitch at the same time so that it helps the content creators to be able to get more revenue, that in itself would be great. If Twitch drops that exclusivity clause, then I can guarantee you that Twitch is going to get more praise and more support than ever before. Even though, of course, there's going to be backlash saying, oh, they should have done this a long time ago, or they should have never done this in the first place. But at the same time, it's better late than never. And people will probably support Twitch from then on forth. Now it's like, hey, we got this now. So if you want to be an affiliate on Twitch and still want to make money on YouTube, doing live streams on both platforms at the same time, then by all means. Because it's usually cross-platform and promotion anyways, because a lot of people who make videos on YouTube, they'll tell people, hey, follow me on Twitch, and then whenever they go live on Twitch, they'll be like, hey, subscribe to me on YouTube. Either way, it's still going to be the same thing. It's just a bit annoying the fact that you can only live stream on one platform. As an affiliate over on Twitch, I am not allowed to live stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I cannot do that. I could live stream on YouTube first, then go to Twitch afterwards, or if I want to live stream on Twitch, then go to YouTube afterwards, I could do that. I could go back and forth anytime I want. I just cannot do it at the same time. That's the only problem. Honestly, that's the only thing that's setting Twitch back. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube absolutely doesn't care. The only thing they do care about is if you're actually making a video just saying, hey, go to my Twitch. They don't like that. They rarely ever enforce it, but they still don't like that because it's technically in their rules or terms of service that you're not allowed to drive people away onto a different website or a different platform directly via video. You can put the links in the description, you can put the links in the comment section, but you cannot just say, hey, follow me up on Twitch. Or make a video just saying, hey, I'm live on Twitch, go to my Twitch now. But I honestly don't see a problem in that. I can understand it, but I don't see a problem in that because, again, anytime when someone goes live on Twitch, they usually advertise, hey, I got a YouTube channel. If you want to look at my videos or my VODs or anything like that, go to my YouTube for that. Like, either way, it's still cross promotion, cross advertising. No matter what, people are going to do it. If anything, a lot of the big companies, they should have an agreement saying, hey, we are this. Even though I think someone mentioned monopoly, but I don't see it as a monopoly. I just see it as an agreement. Like, hey, no one's allowed to advertise this platform, or they're allowed to try to get people onto this platform via other platform. Just have an agreement between that, like a mutual agreement. Not like, hey, if you want to support me, go ahead and sub to my Twitch channel or send bits over on my Twitch page on a YouTube live stream. That's something different. That I can understand that that's not what they want us to do. But hey, that's another way to support me. If you want to become a channel member, it's only $1 a month, up to $10 a month if you want to do that. Or if you want to subscribe to me on Twitch, you can do that as well. Or send bits over there too. Just whatever you want to do. However you want to do. Whichever platform that you like better. Hee hee. But even then, it's just, I gotta keep up the grind. Maybe one day I'll be able to actually do content creation for full time, so I don't actually have to spend 40 hours a week at work. I can spend 40 hours a week at home instead. Come on. Come on, let's do that. I am quite the businessman. Well, if anything, if any big company would like to have an amateur voiceover such as myself, because I am not a big name out there, so I'm obviously going to be cheaper than a celebrity, then hit me up. Let me know. Let me do a commercial for you. Let me be able to lend my voice. You don't need to spend $1 million on a famous celebrity actor. You can spend pocket change on me. Well within your budget. Grubhub. I can now remember. Is Grubhub the one that did the commercial, or was it DoorDash? Let me know which one did the commercial. I cannot remember in the top of my head right now. Which one did that commercial? But hey, money is money. Grubhub. I love how Grubhub embraced it. Oh my god. There was even lore when it comes to the Grubhub ads. I'm like, please. I don't get it. What's with all the companies using the same generic look in animation? Like, people don't look like that. But they want to make it as inoffensive as possible too. So I'm like, it just makes it weird. No, there's a difference between having a commercial advertising your product versus having a style for your cartoon. There's a complete difference. Because with advertisements, it's advertising your brand to make profit. Whereas a cartoon, you're just trying to entertain people, putting your imagination and storytelling to life. If there's toys and merchandise afterwards, that's something completely different. Because if people already like the art style or the animation or the characters and it's likable, then they'll go for the merchandise. But with Grubhub, they're just advertising a food delivery service. What does dancing animated characters have anything to do with that? That doesn't tell me, hey, have food delivered to your home. Or if you get food delivered to your home, you're going to be so happy. You're going to dance like the people from Grubhub. That is not advertising. Yeah, I got the name out there, but that is not advertising. Like, nobody dances like that. Yo, Winter coming in with a $2 donation. That paid for my soda today. Why, thank you. Waiting for that notification. There you go. Look at the money eyes. The notification is a bit slow, but hey, I'm not going to argue. You'll break your hips by eating the burger. You're gonna do the splits while drinking a milkshake. You're gonna go psycho murder on a salad, on a bowl of salad, no less. Like, that's how you're gonna feel when you get that delivery of food. It's like Wendy's doing the whole meme commercials. You remember that one? You remember when Wendy's was doing a lot of those meme commercials? Eating a spiced chicken like a boss. Like, no, that was way true. That is way try hard. Even Wendy's does not want to remember that commercial. They even joke about it. Either way. It's like, how do you do, fellow kids? And then you see a lot of the the laser eye crabs saying silence brand. But at least one company I can never be mad at would be Outer Minds. A lot of times they work fast in getting the meme art out there. Zydex coming back with a $1 membership. Enjoy the badge and the moats. You'll be taking on the little corner spot there as the boss. Think that button works? Hopefully, baby. Okay. Let's see. I need to change that just a tad bit. The little fox got cut out just a tad bit. Why can't I grab it? Huh. There you go. Hopefully that'll work. Hooray! Now you have 10 emotes to use when commenting on my YouTube videos. That's another thing. That was more recent than anything, because beforehand, when you became a channel member, you were only able to use the emotes in the comments or in the chat when it comes to live streaming. Now you're able to use it in the comment section of my YouTube videos. The only thing that's missing is that they should allow it to have people become a member and use the emotes anywhere on YouTube. And if people are interested of where the emote came from, they can click on the emote, see what channel it came from, go to that channel, and become a channel member so that they have access to those emotes. One of these days, I'm actually going to change one of the emotes. I have 10 emotes right now, but I'm going to change one of them. What selection do I have right now? I got angry, content, blank, smug, LOL, wave, heart, hype, question mark, and blep. Well, these are my emotes, though. These are the ones I paid for. I love how Streamlabs does not understand emotes when it comes to YouTube. They understand emotes when it comes to Twitch. Twitch has a different API system that allows it to be picked up on Streamlabs so that it could actually show on the chat. It does not understand YouTube's API, so it just types it all out. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get banned on YouTube. It's like, hey, YouTube, I was trying to advertise the channel memberships and you banned me for advertising your own system. Do you not want to make money? Because I know you already take 30% of every donation and every channel membership. Technically, you could have used the smug emote instead of that, though. Instead of the... what's it called? Greater than, colon, left parentheses. Actually, no, that's right parentheses. The creative company. Boom. Are there actual pigling castles in Minecraft? Because I could never tell whether or not that was actually a mod or an actual thing in Minecraft. Because what I learned in a castle, if you were to go to the I don't know if it's the cafeteria, bastions, is that what they're called? But there's a place where they cook their food, and then you have the cookers. If you were to destroy that, behind there would be some ancient debris to mine up. You can find a lot of ancient debris in those bastions. A fortress, a castle, it's all the same to me at this point. Is that I know that when I was going from castle to castle, that in the area where they cook all their food, you break the 2 smokers, and then behind them would be some ancient debris. Likewise, when you go to the room where all the trees are at, with all the saplings, one of the walls will be filled with ancient debris. You call it, well, there's castle, and then you can call it Fort Knox. You don't have to call it Castle Knox. I've always referred to them as castles. Because it has different spires, and including the fact that there's a lot of houses in them too. Some sort of buildings and houses within the kingdom. Sometimes you'll find one with a statue. But usually within a castle, there's actually civilizations. That's why you see homes within a castle. A fortress wouldn't have homes in them. I would see a fortress as something as mainly like a base for a king and his army. Maybe you could actually say a kingdom is where you have buildings and homes within the castle itself. Either way. Yeah, not all castles are inhabitable. Well, we can look it up on Google right now. Are castles and fortresses the same? A castle is a fortified building. It is a structure or a set of structures connected together. And a fort is an area where inside the area is a series of buildings that surrounding the area as some kind of fortified wall. There is a little difference between a fortress and a castle. Fortresses normally have thick stone walls, thicker but less tall than in castles, so artillery cannot break them. There were very small windows without glass, so that soldiers could fire, or soldiers inside could fire out through them. Fortresses were not designed for comfort. The difference between castle and fortress When used as nouns, castle means a large building that is fortified and contains many defenses, whereas fortress means a fortified place. When used as verbs, castle means to house or keep in a castle, whereas fortress means to furnish with a fortress or with fortresses. It's kind of like interchangeable at this point. Like honestly, it's kind of like the same thing. It's just castle. I would just say it kind of depends on what you think about it. When you say fortress, it means like it's gonna be heavily armed to the teeth or heavily guarded. And usually a castle is where royalty would be at, and of course it will have a lot of defenses, but it's kind of like where royalty and everything else comes in there. I would say like a castle is kind of more like a civilization type of place. At least that's how I think of it. But I mean, you could have a fortress and a castle in the same place as well. A fortress that's guarding the castle. You could literally have a fortress guarding a castle with a castle that's actually having a palace within that castle inside the fortress. But I've always found it fascinating. I know that this is make-believe and things like that, but I've always found it fascinating how in a lot of shows, it's like a castle or fortress has been built out of thin air. Like, we're gonna go invade the other kingdoms. Like, how long did it take for them to build that? Because look how massive that is. How far you had to travel from one place to the other place. And the fact that they were able to have this type of civilization right then and there built up, ready to go and ready to defend or ready to fight. Again, I know it's all make-believe, but still, it's funny how in some shows it's like, we're gonna go fight this kingdom, then we're gonna fight this kingdom. Like, where did they get the money for all of that? And the resources, and the manpower. Magic. That's all we need to know, is just absolute magic. That's all you will ever know and will ever need to know. Kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings. They go from one kingdom to the next kingdom. I know that the elves have lived thousands upon thousands of years, so they're able to build things like that, or have the resources and things like that. But it's very, again, it's very fascinating. There's still some living castles to this day, even though a lot of it's in ruins, but at least some of it's still standing. Well, you could easily do that. All you gotta do is add me as a friend, and then afterwards you could just look into the room. You're not gonna see anything in there anyways. All it is just one giant empty room. The Ents, right? The sentient trees. That's not that they're necessarily evil, but the fact of the matter is that a lot of them has been cut down for resources, so they're very resentful or they're very cautious about anybody that is walking through the woods. Like, are they here to cut us down, burn us, use us as fuel, use us as their resources to build their homes and weapons? But I do find it kind of strange in Lord of the Rings that the Ents never actually fought anybody up until what's it called? The hobbits told them about the orcs cutting them down for their base. They discover all the friends being just killed off, making the Ents mad enough to fight the orcs. Like, how do you guys not even know about any of that? Like, how were you guys not aware that this was happening? There's walking trees that are spirit forest, a spider forest, dark forest. The only difference between the elvish forest and the dark forest is that the elf who went rogue become dark elves, and then they go to the forest making a dark forest. Well, I mean, there probably are just regular trees there, but again, in Lord of the Rings, they were finding out that the Ents were being used as fuel and resources that enrages them for them to fight the orcs, if I remember correctly. Unless they were just regular trees, and then the Ents were just extremely mad that this was happening. But again, how did it take them that long to realize what's been going on? Like, that's the thing I don't get. I know that a lot of people would be asking, why didn't the Eagles or the Griffins, I'm not too sure which one's which, why didn't they just carry them to Mordor? But then somebody else explains that they cannot actually go to that area. But I'm wondering why. Was this ever explained? Adrian, what's up? How are you doing this fine day? Conan? Not bad. Now here comes the real challenge. Surpass me subscribers on YouTube. I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be like one of the only few people who will actually say trollolol. I'll never outgrow that. That's one of the best gems to ever grace us upon on the internet. No. Only if you're on the tuber rankings. Like, the names that you already see on there, those are actual YouTubers. That's why you're able to be linked to their pages whenever you click on the names on the tuber rankings. You're not able to see anybody else but yourself and the people who are on the rankings. Pisces, what's up? What if PewDiePie finally acknowledges me? That's all I've ever wanted. Oops. I thought I pressed the button. Oxytron, what's up? How have you been? The way I see it, PewDiePie is always going to be the #1 independent YouTuber. T-Series and CoComelon is a company, an entity, not an independent. So they'll never be #1. They could be the #1 company on YouTube, but not independent. So if anybody ever argues, oh, this, like, no, we're talking about independent. Because that's all that matters. But even then, if CoComelon is nursery rhymes, isn't that actually content towards children? Thus, they can't actually make money for those videos. Not to mention, you can watch CoComelon on Netflix as well. Because the way I see it, if there are ads running on CoComelon, then that actually goes against their actual COPPA agreement. Like, they cannot put advertisements on content aimed directly for children. So CoComelon is probably not making any money when it comes to their videos, but they're making a ton of money when it comes to advertisements. I mean, you cannot ignore Cocomelon. That's the thing. Oh no, COPPA has done things. The whole state of YouTube has changed because of COPPA. Because if you're a content creator and you actually set your video that's made for children, then that video will automatically have disabled comments and no description. You can't put any annotations or any links in that video alone. So already it does do things. That's why a lot of people will choose that is not for children. So yeah, you literally have to manually select it. And however, YouTube systems think that your content is actually made for children because of how many videos you have made and how many checks it actually goes through, saying, oh, this is actually made for children. It will automatically flag the video and flag the channel until you make an appeal. You have to prove it's like, oh no, this is not for children. That's why it's like, if my channel ever gets striked saying that's made for children, I'll be like, hey, take a look at these videos. Listen to how many F-bombs my friend said in this one Let's Play episode of Call of Duty Ghost. He says the F word about 32 times. You want to tell me that my channel is made for kids? Good luck. I remember that one because I invited my friend Kyle to commentate with me on Call of Duty Ghosts, and he dropped so many F-bombs in one 30-minute episode. I just put a little counter just to see how many times you said that, and then he looked at the videos like, oh dang, I said it way too much. I gotta stop. I'll cut it down a bit, but geez, I didn't know that until you counted it all out. I miss Kyle. But still, it's like, YouTube, if you say that my content is made for kids, then you're gonna have to mark that video as made for kids. Thank you. It's right there, right in front of your nose. The funny thing was that he absolutely hated Call of Duty Ghosts, but that's what made it more funny. I was just going through the motions of video games, like, oh, this and this. Call of Duty Ghost, even though a lot of people hate that game, but that is my most successful Let's Play on the channel. I have no idea why, but it is. It just does. One video has over 300,000 views. Another video of the series has probably 500,000 views. I just don't understand it. Well, what's sad is that one of the videos that has the most views actually got what's it called? Restricted. Not, I don't want to say restricted. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was limited, where I got that yellow $sign. It got demonetized, in other words. Like, my most successful episode in that series got demonetized. And that was before they were actually more lenient in the actual ruling. So since it got demonetized, it stopped getting views. It's like, thanks. Whereas all the other videos on that series was actually doing well. Age restricted. It wasn't age restricted. It was just demonetized. I could look it up real quick. Okay. Come on now. Oh, I was looking at live. No wonder I couldn't find it. Let's see. That sucks though. Yeah, one video, part 9 is at 183,000 views. Part 8, Saving Private Riley. I think I know why. It's because of the thumbnail, I guess. Although I have part 7 where it literally shows Elias on the ground with the pistol on his head. And that's still monetized. I don't understand YouTube at all. Like, that video is still monetized with 38,000 views. But no, part 8, Saving Private Riley. And I love that play on words to this day. It has 372,000 views, and that one got demonetized. And I even went through the, ad review, and it just has the restriction of ad suitability. This video has been confirmed by manual review and is not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. It has 1,570 likes. Oh yeah, I did Pisces a long time ago. It got confirmed by manual review, quote unquote, that is not suitable for advertisers. I feel like if I were to demonetize it and try to monetize it again, it'll actually reset it. But I don't want to try it. Let's see, analytics. Revenue. 0.001 penny. Another penny. Another penny. Although it literally earns like 1 penny a month at this point. I want to look at lifetime. Let's see. In its lifetime, if it will actually load, I want to see this actually. How much did that video make? In a lifetime, it actually made $68. That's funny. But like, it was actually making, before it actually got demonetized, it was actually making like around 50 cents a day on average before it got demonetized. So now it doesn't make anything. That is funny. I am sorry. Look, is that April 1st, 2018, it made 1,000th of a penny. That's like crypto money right there. 1,000th of a penny. Imagine getting that information that only about 1,000 more micro pennies, you finally get 1 penny. I find it interesting that it actually tells you in a lifetime of how much a video has made. I want to look at my most viewed video ever. What's funny is that video also was featured in YouTube Kids app for a while, which I don't understand how or why even, but it did. And let's see. Video. Fun things to do in Minecraft Xbox 360. Get mauled by a wolf. 1.6 million views. Again, this got featured on the YouTube Kids app. I don't understand how that even happened, but it did, because the like-dislike ratio has 2,956 likes and then 1,104 dislikes. So you know it was on the YouTube Kids app. It was only a shame that it wasn't an 8-minute video. Analytics. Dang, it's actually still making money. June 17th, it actually made 13 cents. Go me. So this video still actually is making me some amount of money. In the past 30 days, I got 71 cents. Lifetime. At its peak, let's see, I'm trying to get it. I had it, I lost it. It was almost there. Apparently, at its peak, one of them at least, October 1st, 2016, it made $22.48. The video was uploaded on August 23rd, 2012. So at some point, I think this is where it actually got featured on the YouTube Kids app. Because in that single day, it actually got $28.86. No, that's okay. There's the peak. At that point, 2016, September 28th, 2016, it hit $28.86 in advertising revenue. So probably that's when it got featured on the YouTube Kids app, and then therefore it actually got so many views. But in a lifetime, that video made $1,204.97. That's a huge chunk of moolah. So it goes to show, if an old video of yours goes viral, you could still make a decent amount of money. That's why a lot of videos are just timeless in their own sense. So if you ever get like if you ever see a recommended video from like 5-10 years ago, then I bet that person is happy. What happened? Let me see. Am I able to... Oh, custom. What was it? What was the date? September 28th, 2016. Let's see. How do I do this? September. The 26th or 28th? Yeah, September 28th. I'm curious now. I'm just finding out about this for the first time. What happened on that day? That's the thing that gets me so curious. Maybe that's probably that's maybe the day that it was on YouTube Kids. Lie. It's very interesting, though. Yo, what up, Fortnite? Because on September 28th through October 27th, that's pretty much 1 month. In that 1 month, it actually was viewed 179,344 times. I was just looking at the very peak of it. And during that 1 month, that video alone made $205. So it kind of does follow that formula that for every 1,000 views, you get $1. That's very interesting. And it goes to show that people could really make a living off of YouTube if they're able to at least maintain anywhere between 10,000 to 100,000 views on a daily basis. And all of that still builds up over time. So if you're already making 10,000 to 100,000 views a day, then you are doing well as a YouTube channel. That's just putting it into perspective here. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day I'll be able to get those numbers. But time will tell. A popular YouTuber wanted dude, they could make someone rich. Like, a top-tier YouTuber has the power to change lives. But it's kind of like a mutual agreement not to just shout out a lot of random people all at once type of deal when you think about it. Because you could get shoutouts upon shoutouts, but if you're not able to make content that keeps the viewers engaged or coming back to you, then it doesn't really help you out all that much. YouTube is commitment. YouTube is ever changing. And I understand that the content that I make isn't gonna always stand out or isn't always gonna last long. And that's the scary part. That's the scary part for a lot of people. And I'm more self-aware than anything when I say this, that a lot of people choose to stay in the bubble of content that they make because they know that the people who actually watch the content will continue to watch that content, but it's never gonna last forever. Whenever they try something new, it just doesn't do as well as the content that everybody else wants to watch. So hence why they're always trapped in that bubble. because I've seen it happen multiple times. Hence why I was doing Let's Plays, hence why I was doing other series, hence I was doing more things than one, thinking that if I were to branch out and this one sticks, I could actually work with that, but it never did happen. It was just, if it wasn't Minecraft, they're not going to bother watching it, so why put all that time and effort to making different content if nobody's going to watch it? So I was stuck with Minecraft for a very, very long time, and now it just seems like I cannot get out of here. And funny enough, since I haven't actually been making Minecraft content, people keep on asking, when are you going to make more Minecraft videos? It's happening all over again. So part of me really do hope that Super Animal Royale will actually kick off and actually do well. Because again, I'm having a lot of fun with Super Animal Royale. And if it picks up more and more, then I'll be able to make more content, at least with live streaming, just live stream trying to get victory royales and keep going with it. Can't find the axolotls? You're gonna have to try harder. What's up, Yee? But which one are you? Because it seems like you've changed your name. The one thing that I would love to have on console Minecraft, Legacy Minecraft, however you want to call it at this point, Legacy Edition Minecraft, Xbox One Edition Minecraft, is that, again, I would love the day that Microsoft be like, hey, let's go bring this back. Let's get Forte Studios back on this. And let's put more updates on this. So that the fact that they could actually have more people playing Legacy and Minecraft all over again. I would love to have foxes in Minecraft in Legacy Edition. That'd be fun. There's been a lot of Diegos. Which one were you? The name does ring a bell. Because I do know, but there's a lot of names too. There's a lot of names I can never forget. But anytime when anybody changes their name and then they ask me whether or not I remember them, it's like, dude, hey, you changed your name. I may remember the old name, but you can't expect me to know the new name. It's like a whole different identity. Like, new phone, who this? That's pretty much all it is right now. But as a reminder, after the live stream, we're going to move on to Twitch. So that we'll try to get some victory royales when it comes to Super Animal Royale. Will I get number 1? We'll find out. Well, it's easy to remember Sidex because I have never seen anybody else with the name of Sidex. I remember Consuelo Rodriguez. Whatever happened to Consuelo? Consuelo stopped by on many of the live streams. Has been a long time supporter too. I haven't seen Consuelo in a long, long time. Mr. Dead Guy has been very busy with his job, so I have not seen him in a while. Occasionally, he will actually comment. And I'm always happy to see him comment, because again, I've known the guy for a very long time. And for a very longer time, he disappeared. And then one day he comments back. It's like, dude, where have you been? Does netherite actually explode by TNT, or is it that indestructible unless you mine it up? Because I don't know about that one, Chief. Then go for it. If you don't care about any other resources but netherite, then go for it. What's been going on in the world of this chat? Let's see. Cherry Coke is good. Water's just superior. Yeah, water will always beat everything. How's Minecraft? It's here and there. I've been playing a lot of Super Animal Royale, honestly. With Minecraft, it's just I got demotivated again. It's hard to stay motivated. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to do Operation Bedrock more and more, but I just cannot bring myself to playing it. It sucks that way. I really want to win the lottery, so if I win the lottery, then I don't have to worry about going to work, and then I can spend more time playing Minecraft. No more troubles in the world. Dance TDM videos on Animal Royale videos. Yeah, nice. Like, I'm glad that's getting the recognition. Is that the game was made back in 2018, and now it's just getting more and more notice because they released the game on Xbox. It's been on Steam for a while too, but mainly they released it on Xbox, and now it's getting more traction here. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I ever win the lottery, the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move to Utah, It's gonna be, I believe it was Salt Lake City that has the Google Fiber connections. So I'll move there, build a house from scratch, get a lot of acres of land, and get the best internet possible. Is it a meme to get a 5G tower at this point? Well, Super Animal Royale is free on Xbox and Steam. So that's one thing. They call it Super Early Access. But you can get the Founders Edition or Super Edition if you want to. But it's still free. If you actually just get the non-other editions, you could play, you can level up, you can collect the collectibles and challenges, but you cannot change anything of your character. Unless you actually get the full edition type of deal. But still, it's a fun game. But I'll build my home from the ground up. I'll have a gym section over on one spot. I'll have a live streaming office in another spot. Video making and live streaming, so that it'll just be in one dedicated spot. And then the rest of the land is just gonna be for the foxes I'm gonna have, of course. They can roam around as much as they want. Of course, I'm gonna have to have walls be built so they can't climb over the walls or dig underneath them. So that'd be that. But they could just roam around as far as they want. I would actually have to probably have walls be made at least 25 feet deep and then up to at least 15 foot high. Because I don't think they're gonna dig beneath 25 feet for a den. But it's just so that they don't actually climb over the walls or dig underneath the walls. Primal Fallen is following on Twitch. Why, thank you. And again, want to follow me up on Twitch? Then there you go. It's Sword Kings 090. I'm going to go live with Super Animal Royale. Pretty sure people are going to stream snipe me. But good thing there's a 7-second delay, so by the time they get to that spot, I'm probably going to be gone. Ahaha. I wonder if people actually do that. Because there are people who do live stream Super Animal Royale on Twitch. And I'm usually in the top 10 for live streaming there. We need to get to the top spot. Either way. Again, it's all about having fun with Super Animal Royale. You cannot rage in that game. I'm pretty sure you could, but I just don't see how. It's all having fun anyways. I'm glad there's no chat system. The day that I rage in Super Animal Royale will be the day that I take a break from it. That's the thing, like, if you get angry at this cute animal game, time to put down the controller. Time to log off. Happy early birthday. But I'm just saying, it's like the game is way too cute and inoffensive to actually rage at. Just stop everything for a while. Go outside. So yeah, Pixile. You want another content creator? Let me know. I'll probably sign up in another week once I get better and better at Super Animal Royale, and if I'm getting more of a following because of that. Because all it is that you maintain at least 80 viewers for a live stream or 80 views per video about the game. Even going outside for 5-10 minutes actually does wonders. By the way, the bees are doing well. They're not actually camping out outside the barrel as much now. But just as long as it's not offensive, Side X, that's all that matters. They don't expect me to do like voices, because that actually puts a strain. Like I said, like anyone could send a script with the channel points, just as long as it's not offensive. If it's deemed to be offensive or inappropriate, then I won't read it. Because the way I think of it is, I cannot do a Kermit voice, so I'm not gonna even try. Nor Batman. But I will just do a regular podcasting or broadcasting voice if you wish me to. Just a normal conversation wise, I could probably read an ad like that. Or simply just do a broadcasting voice throughout the whole entire ad read, then that's the thing that I could actually do. Clip it, upload it, let it go viral, and I get signed on by a company. Boom, we are going places. Slimy, gooey, icky, sticky. Just as long as it's not innuendo, of course. This is what you do, Yi, is that what you're gonna have to do is that you go to the game. Go to settings, transfer out, so that it'll pop up a code on the screen that you can use in 2 minutes. Then you go to the other device, you go to recover via code, type in the code, and it should work. But I don't know whether or not if it actually works from Apple to Android or vice versa, because I have never done that. Every time when I transfer an account, it's always been on an Android device, and it works 100% of the time. So, you're going to have to try to see if it actually works from an Apple device to an Android device, because I have never done that. So let me know if that works. So again, let me know if that works. Because I don't have any Apple devices, so... The devil. Grimy, gludgy, icky, slimy, mucky, gucky, gloppy. Viscous, gelatinous, foggy, guttery, sticky. Now gelatinous sounds funny. Is it gelatinous or gladness? Because I think of gelatin, but the way that the words kind of sound like, sounds like gelatinous, isn't it? Gelatinous, gooey blob. Gelatinous. Gelatinous gargantuan. Gargantuan gelatinous glob. Enthusiastic gelatinous gargantuan glob. Actually, no, it would be gargantuan gelatinous. And this live stream is brought to you by closed captions and considerations provided to you by I never knew that closed captions was actually kind of like a sponsor thing. I never actually have known about that till later on. Like, apparently people get paid to do closed captions. That's pretty awesome. What's up, Super Gaming Bros? Gargantuanly? Is that actually a word? Apparently it is a word. Gargantuanly gelatinous conglomeration of slimy muck. Gargantuanly gelatinous conglomeration of slimy muck slimes across a slippery slope. We're going down to like tongue twister territory now. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Stop on by for Sally seashells. Just remember, Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. crispy side of slippery slime. Nah, haven't really gotten bored of PewDiePie's Tube Simulator. Hey, look at that, another Prisma egg. Let's see if I'm able to get this one. Just gonna wait for the cycle to actually turn over. Whoops, too early. Oh well. The one thing I want to get in Super Animal Royale is a dab emote. Because that's probably the only game I'll ever use the dab emote on. It's so unironically funny. I'll be playing Super Animal Royale if you want to play along, Steve. We could just do duos. By the way, at level 40, you could actually unlock the wolf character, and then you could actually later on unlock a coyote. So if that's what you're interested in, then there you go. Oh, fine then, Steve. Well, at least stay for a few rounds. You don't have to play, but just stay for a few rounds. The betrayal. Well, I mean, you could actually be a raccoon as well. A little cute little raccoon. But yeah, I understand. I'm not going to force you. At least there's always tomorrow. You're already level 15, not bad. I have never gone to migraine though, so I can't tell you anything about that. The only times when I ever get a headache is if I'm getting overheated when it comes to not being hydrated, which a lot of times is very hard because I drink a lot of water throughout the workday. I usually drink 7 water bottles throughout the 8-hour work shift. Yeah, it's cheating, Louis, so don't cheat. But you can do whatever you want. I was able to obtain lit level 999 without cheating, so it is possible to get to the last level of the game. It just takes time. That's all it is. Just time and Craniac. The only thing I get from talking a lot is just a sore throat. Because having a low baritone type of voice, it does do a number on you. Dang! Thank you, Primal. $150 from Primal here. I had to do a double take. I thought that was 15. God bless you and your future endeavors. Thank you ever so kindly. I'm very taken back by that. Is that if anybody wants to donate, they are free to do so, but it's I never say that they're obligated or ever obligated to donate. No one should ever feel an obligation or the need to do so. The fact that if you want to do so, it is greatly appreciated no matter the amount. Again, thank you so much for that. How do you max out on Craniac? By playing a lot of Craniac. You get the views from going through Gobble, doing the quest. Sometimes you get sponsor eagle gifts. Just simply play the game every single day. Once you get to level 1, if you already got all the perks unlocked, you got all the network levels maxed out, you could easily get anywhere between 5 billion to 15 billion views in a day. Especially if you do Gobble. Because if you were to do the top 3 videos, if you have good luck on Gobble, sometimes it just takes 2 games to complete 3 videos, and usually you get an average between 750 million to 850 million per video. Especially if you get the good luck of finding the trend. But let's say if you were to at least get 600 million views per those 3 videos. So every 2 games you get 1.8 billion. Times that by 3, that's already 5.4 billion views just on the videos. And then for the quest, you get 10 quests to do. Wait, 7? Yeah, 7 times 2, that's 14 quests. That's still a lot. 14 quests. Let's say if you get another 7.5 billion from those quests, then you already got 12 billion or 12.9 up to 13 billion views just from doing the videos and doing the quests. So all it is that you easily can get 10 billion views on a day once you get to at least level 1. I have 4.5 trillion views just because I don't spend on the shop. I just do the videos, play Gobble, do the quests, and then I'm done. Like, that's what I do every single day. I just keep playing every single day. But that still proves the point that it all adds up. So once you get higher levels, once you get the perks unlocked, once you get the network levels unlocked, it's just easy sailing from there. You can easily get anywhere between 1 to 3 lit levels in a given day. What's up, Chris? How have you been? Well, the thing about the check mark is that on the YouTube chat is that the name itself would be in a little gray box. So that's how you can tell who's real and who's not. So that's why I'm not bothered by that. One day I'll be able to get verified. One day, though. It'll be a long time before that happens. Because now is that the requirement is to get 100,000 views and then apply to get verified. And if YouTube says, hey, that guy's a real person and a real brand, they'll become verified. I've actually seen a YouTube channel with only 6 subscribers be verified. I'm like, how does that work? Who does he know? But still, it's just one of those things. But hey, if any of you have a Twitch account, please follow me up on Twitch. It is SwordKing090. I'm going to take a quick little break. and we're gonna go ahead and do a live stream of Super Animal Royale. It is a battle royale, but it features animals that you could actually play as. It's cute, it's adorable, it's inoffensive. It's free for Xbox and Steam. I'm gonna be playing on a Xbox console, so if you actually see me in the solo matches, then there you go. You'll be able to fight against me. Inoffensive, right? Yeah, it's inoffensive. Insane. Either way. Again, if you want to follow me up on Twitch, it is SwordKing090. We'll play some Animal Royale. Hopefully we'll be able to get victory royales. Get some more levels. I'm currently level 42. I want to get to level 80. How to get 2 guaranteed events? Well, all you gotta do is simply max out every single Craniac item. Right there. Craniac item, 255. Oh, go slow. Just max out everything. Oh yeah. I played Crash Bandicoot and I wanted to go through that bridge so I could get the world record. Do you still have that world record though, Steve? Remember you have that world record #1 spot? So again, all you gotta do is just max out everything. But I've already maxed out on a lot of items. Once you max out items, it takes them out of the prize pool. So right now I'm doing Pirates versus Ninjas. So I already have... Dang, okay. Already got the bamboo, I got the wall, I got the ship, Kraken Tentacle, Cutlass, the shark, volcano, the sun or the moon, which you want to call it, the steering wheel, the anchor, the hidden shinobi, the pirate warrior, birch tree. I just gotta max out the cannon. I gotta max out the other pirate. So I got a lot that I gotta max out on. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to max out. And I only have 3 days to be able to get that done. So I'm gonna have to play a lot of Craniac. You haven't seen my room? There it is. That's literally all that is. Anytime when you see or watch my videos, I'm literally showing you this room. The less stuff I have on here, the less memory and the less... It's just less memory for the video to be processed. That's all it is. I keep it simple. I only showcase the items that are going to be shown on the floor. There you go. Simple does it. Alright. But yes, as I said before, I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to go ahead and live stream Super Animal Royale over on Twitch. So, if you all have a Twitch account, please follow me up on Twitch. It is SwordKing090. We can continue on the conversations from there. Hopefully I'll be able to get some victory royales. And maybe I'll actually meet more people. Who knows? My thank you. So I'm going to have to say my goodbye for now. But if you're going to go on Twitch, I'll see you guys on Twitch. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the conversation. It means a lot to me. Thank you Winter for the $2 donation. Thank you Sidex for becoming a brand new channel member once again. And also thank you to Primal Fallen for the surprise donation of $150. Again, nobody is obligated to donate. If you wish to donate, it is greatly appreciated no matter the amount. Again, I'm just taken back by this. But until then, everyone, stay safe out there. I've been SwordKing090. I'll see you guys on Twitch, and if not, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.